Hello, my good people. This is Coach Malebu, your holistic life and wellness coach. I am an author of, I am actually also an author of two amazing books called The JD and Confessions. And I have done this masterpiece called Create the Life That You Want, and an online a vegan book for beginners, which is called a Vegan Life for Beginners, right? And I have done a couple of nice things that I have been doing all this time around. Let me take my notes. And today we're talking about riches, how to allow riches in your life, and of course how to allow money in your life and live your best life, live your best reality, right? So if you are in the comments, please comment there and say, hi coach, this is who and who, because I don't see the comments on the comment section. But anyway, today we're talking about how to allow riches in your life, and we are taking nuggets from a book called I Am Rich Beyond My Wildest Dream. And this book is really teaching us on how to be rich. And I have read the book and did the work that I was supposed to be doing from the book last year. And just, I think it was late last year when I checked on that notebook that I was writing from, and I found out that actually I have a whole lot of things that I have manifested from the teachings of the author Thomas. I don't know how to pronounce his name. I think it's Polly, right? So I then realized that some people have started the group with me last year, and we read the book together, but they didn't then commit to doing the work. And that is the reason why I am here to say, let us read the book. And I am taking nuggets from the book. I'm not reading the entire book. I'm taking nuggets and then helping you as well with even the things that when I read the book, I get a revelation of something, right? So just to check where we are. In the first week, we spoken about the power of, or the law of asking and receiving, which many of us, we ask, and we are not open up to receiving. And I want to make an example. I don't know if you are part of the audience today. So this is my client. I'm not going to say any name. We were doing the class this month of Heal Your Energy Frequency. And in the class, what I am saying is that when you heal your energy, then you open up to the things that are yours, because we have this idea that my things will come, and that is not true. Your things are already here. You just need to open yourself up to receiving those things. So my client, not so long ago, when we closed the classes, so it was a 12-day class, which is still available even now. If you want to be part of the class, please inbox me. I will also leave my number there so that you can inbox me and we can take you through the class. So she says that she has been, actually she called, right? She called HR, and HR confirmed that she is permanent. This is something that she has been wanting, but that she has desired to be a permanent employee, but she thought that she wasn't, until a few days ago when she called the HR department, and HR said, no, you have been permanent since July. Can you believe it? That the things that you want are here already. Last year, July, this person was permanent, but then everyone was taking her as a temporary employee and a whole lot of that. Until when? And I'm not saying, no, I'm taking credit for this, but until she did the work. I did not do the work for her. She did the work, releasing herself from, cleansing the energy, because we were doing the work of energy. We were not doing anything more. We were just cleansing our energy. And when you cleanse your energy, you then become available for the things that God has created for you. Can you imagine? I can imagine that you have been asking God, please make me permanent. Please make me permanent. Please make me permanent. And God has already done it. So you see how we need to be available for the life that we want. We need to be available for the things that we want. So today, the first week that was asking and receiving, not asking, but asking and receiving, right? And then last week we were talking about laying your life, laying your conditioning to God so that you can take a new life. And this is what the concept of born again means, that you lay your life for God, and laying your life is not, it's not a religious thing. Actually, it's actually laying your conditionings, laying the things that you have been taught to believe about yourself, and taking a new identity, an identity of a Christ-like, an identity of the Christ Jesus, right? The identity of God, that everything has already been done for us. So that is to us a rebirth. That is what we actually do when we lay our life. But then, religion came, and then there are certain practices that we have been doing that are even keeping us more in bondage, though we call ourselves born again Christians. So last week we were doing that. We were laying our lives so that we can begin the work today. This is the work of the Lord, right? This is the work of the Lord. And I want you to type in the comment there and say, this is the work of the Lord that we are doing today. Today we are manifesting the riches, the money, the everything that we want, right? And Thomas said, do not try and manifest money. But anyway, we're going to talk about it later on. But today we are manifesting the truth of who we are. We are manifesting the things that we want in our lives, right? So the first thing that spoke to me when I was reading, I was reading from chapter 6 until chapter 12, and he says, it is easy to live rich as it is to live poor. It is easy, guys, to live rich, because being rich is a decision. It's not a coincidence. It's not something that you bump into. And even being poor is a decision. That is the reason why you would find many people who have been or who grew up being poor, and they make a decision that I'm not going to die poor. Then they do the things necessary to make them rich, or whatever their dream is. So rich and poor is a decision, right? Rich and poor is a decision. Yes, Refilwe. Rich and poor is a decision that we make, and we make this decision consciously, especially the poor one, unconsciously, because this is how we have been hardwired to believe about ourselves. So yesterday, I tagged many of you in Zibu's video, Zibu's Bia, who was talking about being rich. And she said in the comments on her live that who wants to be rich? Type in the comments and say, I want to be rich. And I want you as well. Who wants to be rich? I want you to type in the comments and say, I want to be rich. I want to be rich. I want to be rich. So the other people in the comments were typing in, I want to be wealthy. And Zibu said that is the problem of us even getting the money that we are supposed to be getting, because we are so scared of saying rich, because riches have been, it has a negative thing around it, that when you have money, you will never see the kingdom of God. The book of Timothy, I always say Timothy, why? Of Timothy says, the love of money is the root of all evil. That is why people do not want to associate with them loving money or looking like they love money. So instead of you saying, I want to be rich, you rather say, I want to be wealthy, because wealth, and we even have an excuse for it, that wealth is blah, 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 wealth is this, wealth is that. But in actual form, we want to have money. We want to be rich. And if you are as well saying that I want to be wealthy, but subconsciously you actually want money, you actually want 1 million, 2 million, billions, whatever it is, then you are contradicting the things that you want. Open your mouth and say, I want money. I want to be rich. So many times, many times, the negative thing around the word rich. I mean, like I said, the love of money is the root of all evil. That's what the Bible says. Now, I want you to tell me that if when you are in a relationship with someone and you don't love them, would you have a good relationship with them? Would you have a nice relationship with somebody that you don't love? It's not possible that I can be married to my husband and then I don't love him, and I can be in a healthy relationship with him. So here's the thing: the love of money, right, is the root of all evil. And now my people, even myself, I was explaining that Bible verse, but hey, if you have heard me trying to explain that, please take it out. I have leveled up consciously and I understand money differently. Now, money wants to be loved. Money wants to be loved. You have to love something in order for you to do it. I love fitness, as you know. That is the reason why I am a fitness trainer. You have to love it in order for it to be with you. So money is energy. In order for you to be rich, you have to love money. And now people are saying, when you love money, you can even kill people, whatever. No. Let's not talk about the negative things. When you love money, money then will love you back, because money is energy. It's not the currency that you see. It's energy, and it sits where it is loved. So my husband and I, we are here together. We got into this marriage together because we love each other. The first thing that is the foundation of the relationship was love. So if you do not love money, you are never going to get it. Now, there is another conditioning that talks about a man who gave away his riches so that he can live a righteous life. Now, again, another person can explain it that no, it's this and this. But when somebody tells you that Malebu is cheating, you are not going, your mind is going to say Malebu is cheating on his husband or on her husband. Not necessarily, you don't know the full story that, okay, why cheating what? You know, maybe that person was trying to say, I'm cheating on my dad. I'm cheating on, my dad, let's just say. But then just that person giving you the word Malebu is cheating, you are already making up your mind is running wild to see, oh, that is why she was wearing that. Oh, that is why she was speaking about that. It's because that is what the mind is wired to do, or the functionality of the mind. Now, when a man gives away his riches so that he can live a righteous life, now us as Christians, whatever decision that man was doing, for whatever reason he was doing it, maybe he was doing it for the good. Now with us, we are scared of accepting this rich, accepting it, because the people who are recorded in the Bible have left those riches. They left, and then they said, well, I want to be rich. I want to follow God and Christ and whoever. So I'm living this life that I have of riches, right? So even if somebody can explain it better, our mind would always believe, it had it in our subconscious mind, that chelete is a problem. You know, I have a song that they sing in Tswana Bare, something about Muruti unahana. So I'm going to say it in Tswana. Muruti unahana bojalwa ke bothata. You know, drinking is a problem, but the problem is chelete. So we have been even singing these songs that has been conditioning us to say, we do not want money. So right now, I want you to consciously become aware of the areas of your life that you are scared of money. I did mine. I found out a lot of things that had hindered me from earning the amount that I wanted to earn from my business and also in a corporate world. Until now, I have been doing even the work that I need to have more in my life. I want to become a millionaire. This is me saying it out loud, that my desire is to become a millionaire. So I need to let go of the conditionings that are making me hate money. So I have to love money in order for money to be in my life, right? That is the first thing. If you want to be rich, you have to love money. And then there are, like Zibu was talking about, people who are humble. There are people who are humble who have money. There are people who are not humble and still don't have money. So money, it's actually, it brings out the character of who you truly are. So if you love it and you are humble, it's good, right? So there are other people who are not humble at all. And when they get money, then they do silly things to other people. But it's okay, it's their lives. We want money not to harm other people, not to tell other people that they do not have money, but we want it because we want to empower ourselves. And one of the things that she mentioned is that many of us have been conditioned to believe that we need to help other people. And we always again do this quote of saying, you cannot feed from an empty cup. So she said that there are people who would come even into my inbox and say, Zibu, please give us 1,000 so that we can go and give to the needy. And she will say, no, work on yourself. If you don't have that 1,000, work on having it, so that next time you will never come to my inbox and ask for 1,000. You will pull from your own bank and go and give to other people. So doing the works of the Lord, of, you know, being a giver, it's good, but you have to understand that you cannot give that which you don't have. So many people, yes, they are running organization where they are giving children whatever that they have, and you know, they are even looking for sponsorships. I mean, I also get inboxes of saying, coach, can you please help us? We are running a sponsorship of whatever. The work that you are doing, it's good, but is it coming from a full cup, an overflowing cup? Right? So we need to also understand that. And we as Black people, we have been wounded in the areas of money. And I will tell you why. When we go home, I mean, myself, when I go home, there are people who feel like they are entitled to my money. So every time when we have 10 rand, we want to now take that 10, we blow it. You know, we have this thing that we cannot keep money. That is why sometimes we even do good things, what looks like a good thing, giving away, you know, things, you know, the pets, shoes and all that, which is actually very good, right? But then we are not giving away from a place that is full. There is, when we are doing that, we become so strained. Our finances become so strained. You know, a whole lot of, I can't take, like, okay, let me say from my business, and I say, okay, I did a profit of 1 million. From a profit of 1 million, I'm going to take 200,000 and give it to homes of rape, people who were raped before or sexually abused. Right? That is where it should come in. But now we are doing it good, but we are coming from a place that is not full. It's not full, right? And you are going to feel strained when you are giving, especially money from you will always complain. And going back to the issue of Black people, when I go home, there are people who believe that just because Kimo Gauteng, I must just give them money. That is how we are wired to believe about money, about riches, that my riches are your riches. You know, you can't be rich alone. And you have to even tell me what to do with my money. Mr. Motsepe, the Honorable Mr. Motsepe, called a team from, you know, Pesha overseas with his money. People on Facebook were busy saying, why can't he do this? Why can't he do this? We even have opinion about other people's money. That is how we are wired to believe. We are just believing that only 3-4 people in our community can be rich. And after they become rich, we can tell them how we are going to use that money, or how they are supposed to even give us that money. So today, let us give money from a place of abundance. Right? From a place of abundance. Yes. You know what? When you are giving money, when you don't have, you are always going to complain. So allow money to come into your life. Allow it to come into your life. And then when I have made money, I also give away, but I don't give away 100% of what I have done, because even me, I mean, I take my family time, I do the work, and I have to nurture myself. I have to thank myself. And after that, after my cup is full and overflowing, then I would say, hi guys, I'm going to give away one of my books, or, I'm going to give away my coaching session, just like that. Because we're from a place that is full, not from a place that you are bound to do. Because when you are bound to do is a job, and a job is really, really tiring. So now, coming back to the book, you have to then consciously become aware of the decisions that you are making when it comes to riches. Is it that you are saying that you want to have money in your life, and there are other people who are just limiting God and say, no, I just want to afford things. Afford what? Because right now you are affording. What do you want to afford? Why can't you say abundance? And the author of the book as well talks about abundance, right? Which is the second thing that I want to talk about, the law of abundance. Now, the law of abundance says there is enough for everyone. That is the reason why I was taking people on Zibu's live video, because what she is teaching in that video, every one of us can benefit from it. And when I have money, it doesn't mean Nsabo will never have money. It doesn't mean that Refilo will never have money. It doesn't mean that Tumi will never have money. When we all have money, and this is one thing that she said, when we have a circle of people who have money, 100 people, you know that when you go home, you are not going to be obliged to buy whatever. You are given a long list of something. You know that you are going home and you are just going to be given from a full cup from people who are also full, not because you are bound, not because it's a job. So let us be observant of how we feel about money and the conditionings about the riches. I want to be rich. Like, seriously, I want to be rich, right? Actually, I am rich. Let us. Okay, so the law of abundance, understand that what you are going to create. So the task is for you to write down the things that you want, right? The things that you want in the present tense. So, and the guy says, when you are writing in the book, don't just write and, you write like, the book is about to finish. He is practicing the law of abundance, that there is enough pages, there is enough lines for me to write. That is why I even have money to go and buy another book that will also take in everything. So there is enough for every one of us. So when you're thinking of writing your things down, don't limit yourself to saying, I want a BM, but I don't want that one that is red because maybe petrol or somebody. No, calm down, because if you are manifesting a G-Wagon, right? Let me say a G-Wagon. I'm always talking about a BM. When you are manifesting something, that is your heart desire, this is what you have signed up for when you came to this world, there will be enough for you to maintain that car. There will be enough money for you to put petrol on it. So if you are going to be manifesting from a place of lack, that how am I going to, then it's a problem. You are never going to get it. So I have asked also on Facebook that why is it that when people when the petrol goes up, then people go and queue at the petrol station trying to get the last petrol price, the previous price or whatever it is. So, and I don't see the logic. And that actually, I was just trying to show people that sometimes we are doing things out of lack, that I do not have money. And I asked, many people said, we are saving 200. So you see how our mind are conditioned to live in lack, that we can even queue at a petrol station waiting, but we don't trust that God is the supplier of everything. God knows my heart. God, he is the provider. He can provide me with the things that I want. So as you write as well, do not write from a place of lack, but a place of abundance. And you are not going again to yes, Shikwane. I hope I'm pronouncing. Oh, my son. Sorry about that. So you're not going to be manifesting from a place of lack. Don't even limit yourself with what you have now. I have when I was doing co-creating your life with God with the people in that other session, I actually said, how much do you want to earn? And I said, when you write down how much you want to earn, don't think about what you are earning now, because the system says when you are earning 15,000, you have to level up to at least 20,000 or 18,000. Do not go by the system of the world, right? By the programmings of the world. Go with your God, because your God is faithful and he is abundance. So you are taking, when you are taking in this money from this inexhaustible well of money, you are not taking some other person's money. You are taking what belongs to you, what is aligned to you, what is yours, and everyone who gets to know the truth will also come and drink water from this well that you will never even exhaust it, right? So you want to write from a place of abundance. And when you are writing your dreams down as well, make sure that you put details on it. So I have written, shared with you the manifestation that I did on Feb, when I was writing about my own home that I have manifested within a few weeks after I wrote that. I put it in details that I have a house in this area, and this house has 1, 2, and 3. So now when you are writing about your relationship, you want to be detailed about your relationship. Don't try to manifest something for your partner. This is what even the author is saying. Don't try to manifest things for your partner, but speak about the relationship, the nature of the relationship you guys will have, that we love each other, right? This is what you are manifesting for yourself, that me and this person, we love each other. Me and this person, we are outgoing. But you are not going to try to say this person must manifest a BMW, and no. Try to come back home to yourself, and God will align you with the person that is within your needs, right? So I think that's it. That's it. Yeah, I'm taking what belongs to me. Yeah. Yes. So after that, before I even forget, after you write down the things that you want, you don't want to worry about them, that how are they going to come? I mean, now I'm working at Mr. Price, and I want a job in Momentum, for example, and who is going to come? I've been applying. Then you are going to take off that manifestation, because now you want to be in the driver's seat of your own life. You're not allowing God to guide you. You're not allowing God to direct you, or to even align you with the people who can help you become the person that you want to become. So you want to, and I do this every day, that I will close my eyes and I will visualize the life that I want to live. I visualized the life that I wanted to live when I was coming from a place where I was staying with 12 people to where I am now. And when I close my eyes and I visualize this life that I want to live, I also feel it. I feel when I say, one of the things that I want to do is to go overseas and actually, be known even overseas, right? So when I close my eyes, I see myself. I see myself in those international shows where I will be interviewed by Trevor Noah, by Oprah, by whoever, those stars in America, right? I see myself as that. When I close my eyes, again, I feel it. So feel it. When you my coach many years ago was saying that even if you have a test, right? When you drive it as if it's that car that you want. So you want to get into your test and see this test like the BM, the Bentley, the car that you want. You want to visualize it and also bring an emotion to it. When you bring an emotion to it, lock it inside of you, because it is going to come, it is going to manifest. Then you detach yourself from the process. You leave that book that you are writing from, you leave it for a time being, and you just go on with your life, because all our needs are taken care of. God takes care of our needs, right? That's it from me for today. Let us go and review our relationship with money. Do you want to be rich? Are you saying that I am rich? I am rich beyond my wildest dreams. Are you busy saying that if I love money, then it's going to be the root of all evil? If that is your reality, you also need to review it and lay your life. Go back today to week 2, where we say lay your life and your conditionings to God, right? And you also want, when you give money, you also want to give from a place of you are full. You have 5,000 and you're giving somebody 500 because you are full. You are left with 4,500. You don't want to give somebody 4,500 and you are left with 500, because it doesn't mean that you are good. You are just training yourself. And this is again a form of self-love, that you don't love yourself enough to give yourself what you need. You rather give what you need to other people. Self-hate, ting ting. And then you want to also exercise the law of abundance. When you are writing in your book read the book, you will understand. And also, you know that when you are manifesting these things, they are not, you are not taking anything from anyone. You are taking what is yours, right? And then you visualize it, you bring a feeling to it, and then you detach. That's it for me for today. Thank you for watching. I love you. I will see you next time.